Hello everybody, good morning. Sorry I'm a little bit late, but here now. How you guys doing? Happy Tuesday. Welcome to Mount Runs. I feel like we've been running ZG for a long time, and maybe today's the day. You know, I'm like turning over ideas in my head about how I could adjust my schedule to do the ZG mountain run stream like more often so we can get it faster so we can move on with our lives. And I feel like as soon as I make a concrete plan, that's when the mount's gonna drop. Usually it's as soon as I like actually make the effort to move all of my alts out in front of the instance, but that one didn't work this time, so maybe we need to try some different GG. Watch from work. Good morning everybody. What's up, Rachel? Hope you're feeling better soon. Annalise. I'm going with that. Good morning from Australia. We get Joker. We do get Joker, at least as long as Joker consents to remain in his bed. This is how long we're gonna have Joker. That method always works. Good morning. Still trying for the ZG Raptor mount? Yeah, a little bit. That's all right. I'm gonna pick up my seals. I knew there was a reason I left my character right here. Actually, there we go. That's the screen. When I remember, like to park right in front of the seal vendor, because otherwise I forget. So we'll grab that, and then I also have a cache. I have a mythic cache to open, and I will have a PvP cache to open because I actually got my cap done last night. Shocking enough. This is not where the cache is kept. Cache is down this way. Hello from Sweden. Morning, Hazel. Hi, Hazel. What's up, everybody? Good luck. Hope the raptor drops. Why, thank you. I'll let you guys know how many attempts we're on once I've done one of them, because rarity will remind me. I don't know. It's not actually that many. I'm only a little bit unlucky, statistically speaking. I think we're on like 150 or something attempts on 1% drop rate. Thorn Woven Band. Ooh. I mean, it's got haste. It's got more versatility. Versatility is not great, but it is 20 item levels over my other ring. But the other ring has a socket. Both of my rings have sockets. I don't want to take off the Zandalar Empire ring because I have the set bonus, I have the cloak, and the extra 150 int is active when you're in Battle of Azurite. It's awesome. So I don't want to take that off until after we're done with the raid. Although that might be sooner than I think. Our farm nights have been going poorly, and I think most people want to just kind of take a break until Crucible of Storms, and then do that a few times, and then take a break until whatever is in 8.2. So, turn in some missions and head down to ZG. So I'm gonna have to just go from Stormwind, I think. Normally, I used to go via Karazhan, and that is no longer an option because I don't have the Karazhan item. And because the Dalaran ports are gone, so I'm just going to go to Stormwind and fly south. Most of my alts are parked there, so it won't be a problem, but this one, fly down. Amy, thank you very much for the super chat, bringing a little joy to my week. Power to the lady gamers. I appreciate the support. Over 3,500 for the Sprite Darter pet, goodness. Hazel and Puppy Cam, just what I needed after a day of marketing seminars. Got hurt at work the other day, need to go see a doctor tomorrow for workers' comp. Wish me luck. Good luck. Are you getting used to the new portals? I think so. I really like, I kind of like having the Northrend Dalaran just available from, hang on, I need to fly. My spider, as glorious as she is, does not fly. Yeah, having Northrend Dalaran just from Stormwind and Orgrimmar, for whatever reason, I've been kind of enjoying that. Mostly because I was recently leveling. I've been leveling that Nightborn Mage that I mentioned that I started, and I've been leveling it a lot. Probably a little too much, but she's when I went through Northrend, I mean, she is a mage, so she can't just kind of port there. But the first time, at least, you didn't have to take the boat. Hello, Hazel. What's up, Andrew? I know you're paying for mount drop rates. I am still trying for 12 beat from Dragon Soul, 400 plus tries so far. Ooh, and Dragon Soul is rough. I would much rather be farming ZG than Dragon Soul. Dragon Soul is very RP heavy, which takes a while. Oh man. I don't add anybody. We tried first boss and VoD on Heroic. It was depressing. I bet you guys can do it if you keep at it a little bit. The first boss isn't that different, normal to Heroic. I'm trying to remember what the difference is, actually. What is the upgrade on Champion of Light, normal to Heroic? So normal, and then Heroic, you get Divine Protection. I mean, that's not a big deal. It's just a immune NPC. We usually don't really notice it. Did you succeed in your shrimp mission this weekend? So, thank you for remembering. Kind of. I did go and buy more shrimp. I bought 10 more shrimp, so I should have 15 now. And I'm still not convinced I have any ladies, so I actually ordered some that are, like, already divided and guaranteed to be ladies, so that I can make sure that, as I said to my mom when I FaceTimed her yesterday, that my shrimp can fall in shrimp love and get shrimp busy to make some shrimp babies. But yeah, they're all doing good. You know, they're happy shrimping away in there. I still think that they're all male. Female cherry shrimp look quite distinct, and I don't think that I have any. Unless they're very young, I don't think that I have any. Love your videos. Thanks, Ron. Lizzie, welcome to the Squirrel Squad. Thank you for becoming a member. Appreciate the support. I hope you enjoy your emotes and your new icon. Helps out a lot. Damage was just so much more. Oh, yeah. Yeah, numbers definitely get a big bump up. If your spider doesn't fly, you can always get blood jelly. So I was on my Nightborn, you know, just like hanging out near a horde questing area, as one does. And I saw somebody flying next to me on this mount, and it was one of those like blood feaster things. It wasn't the world drop one. And I'm like, well, that's cool. Where'd you get that from? So I like mosed over it and I looked it up, and it's a rep mount. And all this time I've been like, oh, you know, the Alliance horses, they're fine, you know, they're pretty horses. I like horses. It's okay. I had never actually looked at what the horde rep mounts were. Like, I'd probably seen them in a news post at some point, but I hadn't really processed the information, and now I'm jealous. I'm a couple months late on my jealousy, but now I'm jealous. The horde gets such cool rep mounts. At least I'll be able to have them on my horde once I get the rep, but my Alliance horses, as lovely as they are, I do like riding my Proudmoore Admiralty Stallion around actually quite a bit, but as lovely as they are, they're just not, they're not that cool. Portal to the Blasted Lands, that would be faster? Oh, yeah, that's true. That's true. How much faster? I'd have to look at it on a map. You don't eat cherry shrimp. They're like less than an inch big. They're like eaty little, and also you kind of want to eat shrimp less after you've watched shrimp just like grazing on anything and then pooping all day. Makes you less hungry for seafood. Welcome back weekend. You can play BFA this weekend for free. That is true, actually. They are having a special event. If you have left the world of Azeroth and you want to like come see if you like it again, you can try that for free. How many tries? We have apparently tried it 192 times. A little more than I thought, but still not that many. It is a 1% drop rate, so we are a little unlucky. Let's try it number 193. Nope, maybe not one. Maybe on 194. So, heading back. Is there anything else I needed to do on the priest? I think I'm good. On my druid, I can open up my PvP cache. See if I get any good gear. She needs gear. Seen anyone flying Ekro? Not really, but I did get on mine just to double check that it flew because somebody asked me on Twitter. So I hopped on it and saw what was up, and it turns out what is up is the Ghost Boost because it does fly. Also, the moose, not the one that already flew, but the other one. Not all the moose, just like the Grove Defiler? I don't have it, so I don't know. Trying to finish up raiding with leashes. I have none of them so far, but close to finishing some. I wouldn't mind doing some raiding with leashes runs too today, but knowing I probably don't have time. Alright, so war chest. Fingers crossed. Something good. I don't know what my options are really. We got a oh no. Oh no, I just replaced my chest piece like last night. That's why it's not even transmogged yet, is because I just fixed this. And I spent all this time figuring out my traits. Is this one better? It's a lot more item level. What are the traits on it? Can I use this? It's a Sinister Gladiator's Jerkin, so I could take, oh my gosh, it's the same one. It's the same one. No, it's not. Tunic, Jerkin. So, but I could take the same talents. I could take Rampant Growth, Grove Tending. Oh, man. All right, well, I'll take it. I won't say no. Let me spec that before I forget. We actually had a real good, I already have one stack of Waking Dream on my helmet, so I don't need another one. We can take Grove Tending, Rampant Growth, and then I don't think I can get anything else because I have no Azurite level in my Druid. I only ever, like, ground Azurite. I put that in air quotes because I don't think I ever really tried for Azurite, but I did activities that also gave Azurite to my priest. None of my other characters do that. Okay, so we're going to go Stormwind and try the Blasted Lands thing. So I need to get back to the portals. Spirit of Echo does fly. They changed it. It's in 8.15. I can confirm to you. I can prove it to you in like 45 seconds once I get into a zone that you're allowed to fly that it does. Queen of Gnomes, faithfully hard to your class. I mean, I do have a disgusting amount of alts, so I don't know. Like, they're not all priests. There are some people that have like a crazy amount of alts, and they are all the same class. That's being faithful to your class. I got the Dune Scavenger a few minutes starting Vol'Dune. It's all I wanted from BFA. Congrats! I'm pretty jealous. Long time since I've been able to catch a live set, B. I am doing well. Pretty fun farming for pets. Been getting lucky here and there. I'm very much enjoying my journey of trying to get them all. I'm in the wrong room. Trying to get them all myself. It's just more fun. Like, I appreciate them more when I saw them drop. And even the ones that are going to be really stubborn and not want to drop for me, I will like them even more once I finally get them to drop. So I'm not letting myself buy any, and I'm not letting myself take any. So if you at any point try to send me one, I apologize for my rudeness, but I will send it back. Let's see. So we're going Stormwind, Honor Hold, and then Fly. Or not Honor Hold. It's the Honor Hold mage, but they take you to the Blasted Lens. I want to scooch back into my desk, but I can't because I have a cat. I guess I can just... Oh, I'll get it. All right. If I'm going to be leaning over my cat, I may as well get some mileage out of her on the camera. Okay. This one takes you here. At which point... we can scooch away from Khadgar, pull out the Ghost Moose, and how far are we? You're right, this is pretty close. It's not that bad. Why are the Azurite weights showing 0? That doesn't sound good. I don't have Azurite weights set up for anything but my priest. She's the only one that I actually got weights for. I don't sim. I'm so out of the loop on Azurite traits, but can picking the same traits in different gears stack? Kind of. It depends on the traits. Some of them do, and some of them don't, and some of them you can kind of tell by reading them. Like, Waking Dream makes your Ysera's growth tick every 4 seconds, or Ysera's gift, as opposed to 5. And so if you have 2 of those, it's still only ticking every 4 seconds as opposed to 5. It doesn't, like, continue multiplying. But something like Grove Tending, which just adds a hot to the end of your Swift Mend, that will stack. You'll get 2 of that hot. I am 65% sure that's true, but I'm pretty sure that one does stack. So it depends, and if you're ever not sure, the best thing you can do is just Google it. That's what I do. I don't know. Afternoon Hazel, what's up, Tori? That know about Faithful, I just enjoy playing a druid. I have so many druids I've lost count. That's a good class to have a ton of alts of, though, because you can play them so many different ways. It is the only quad spec. I want to be balanced. I'm sure I can do this as Resto and it won't be a problem, but I still want to be a Boomkin. Hi, cat. Hi. I'm surprised you're up. You've been sleeping in lately. She likes to spend all day. Oh, I'm not in bed sometimes. Hi, kitty. Beautiful dog. Thank you. He's a good boy. Made it to a Hazel stream. Got the Sun Darter hatchling yesterday. Tried working on Una, but the starter item won't drop. Starter item. Oh, yeah. Keep at it. It shouldn't be that bad of a grind, but it is RNG, so you could always just get the real short stick. When could that mount fly? 815. It was a very recent hotfix. Are you a healer now, Hazel? Only in arena. I try my best not to heal in like, I almost consistently refuse to heal in raids. I will heal dungeons if it's needed, or if I'm like leveling or something. Dungeon healing is more fun than raid healing to me. And then arena healing is more fun than arena damage because it just feels more exciting and rewarding, and it's easier to find groups. DPSing in arena just feels like you're punching a brick wall that is punching you back, and I don't know. Maybe I just need to get better at it so I do damage, and then it feels satisfying that I can actually kill people, but I just feel like I'm hitting a target dummy that's like really mean. At least with arena, or at least with healing, I am making progress on some bars, and I feel like I'm directly impacting the game. What's up, Hazel? What's up, Zombie Knot? Doing some Tuesday morning classic mount runs. We did miss last week because last week was Culture and Week, and I never caught up with it, so we're a little behind, but am I behind? Attempt number 194, and no luck. The rest of them should go a little quicker because we got Hearthstone set out here. 65% sure. I like number stuff and stacking stuff and like theory crafting stuff. I only really know what I've read, and that's like secondhand information of secondhand information. So I never want to give too much confidence if it's a numbers question like that, because I could be wrong. Happens. Hopefully nobody's coming to me for Resto Druid theory crafting because this is a poor resource for that. Livestream's giving me my WAF fix today. Feeling a little parented out. I hope that I hope your kiddo feels better soon. Main Resto Druid, you already drink lots of tea, so it would make sense. Well, I feel like if I was following that logic, I would want to main a Mistweaver monk because they're the ones that have the actual tea-focused spells. Luck with the Met run. How do you guys deal with allied races? Change race, abandon class, pick up again. I just make more alts. I just have additionals. If I have doubles of certain classes, that's fine. I just have more. I was also thinking of starting a very bad idea, and next time I hit a loading screen, I'll talk about it a little more, but I have a lot of alts, right? And only 2 of them, my druid and my priest, those are the only 2 at 120. Everybody else is either like 110 to 120, or the allied races are in the like 30 to 90 kind of range. So, and it's kind of bothering me. You know, I look at my loading screen and it's just all kinds of not done. And they've been sitting there forever and ever and ever. And I kind of want to do like a level all of my alts challenge on like either on a live stream or just, I don't know. I haven't worked out the details yet, but it's bothering me that they're not 120 yet, and I want like a good excuse to finish leveling them, especially now in 815 that it's like a little better. There is a dog hair in my teeth. Get out of there. So that'd be good. Get any pets in the panda raids? I got 2. Nice. I have a couple. I've done it twice so far. I haven't done it yet today, after reset, but I did it on just my priest, but on heroic and then also on LFR. Last week, and we got like, I think I have about half of them. I still don't have any of the Terrace of Endless Spring pets, but I have, I think, half of the pets from the other 2 raids. Which traits stack and which don't is my headache. Yeah, I just kind of, honestly on my priest, I could be making mistakes because I don't really look it up that thoroughly. I mostly just follow what my Azurite power weights tell me, and try not to worry about it too much. So I can hearth with this one. I could go back to Fort Livingston. Which race is my favorite? Gotta be gnomes. Gotta be gnomes. Which add-on is that? The auction house add-on I was just using is called Trait Skill Master. I don't know why I leveled my priest. I don't play him or my hunter. Having buckets of alts that you don't play is like, I've just accepted it now. I used to have all kinds of internal turmoil of like, wow, you know, why am I even bothering leveling this? I'm not gonna play it. I like my priest. I don't need it. But I kind of just accepted that I'm just kind of collecting them for the sake of collecting them. I just like having them on the loading screen. I like putting cute transmogs on them for their time on my loading screen. And then for stuff like this where you are farming a whole bunch of different things, it is nice to have a bunch of characters that you can do it on. Although 10 is kind of like a soft cap. Chowsy, thank you very much for the super chat. Hope your day is going well. It is, thank you. It is beautiful weather out here in Oregon. It suddenly became like late spring real quick. We went from like freezing temperatures and icy roads to like 15 Celsius, 60 Fahrenheit, and sunny in like a week. It flipped real quick, and I'm quite pleased because it's so sunny. I went to a garden center on the weekend, and I got a little, I got some like plants for my balcony, but I also got they had a little Easter cactus, and it just had like, I like this color flower. Like I have a Christmas cactus, but it has like fuchsia flowers. So these ones are like salmon. It's the color on the camera is probably messing it up, but they're like salmon colored, like a corally salmon, and it's so pretty. I love these things. I kind of want to go back now, and like, I'm like my old plant obsession is kind of reignited, and I'm monitoring the situation. I can very easily end up with a few too many plants. Need 5 more from Pandaria. Do a 24-hour stream while you level all your alts. I think it's a bad idea. I have no stream stamina. Many streamers can do insane feats where they will sit and stream for hours and hours and hours and hours and hours, and they just keep going. And I'm sure they're not fine, but they can put on a perfectly good stream. The stream that I did for Kulturan launch was like a little shy of 5 hours, I thought. It was either shy of 4 or shy of 5 hours. And I lost my, I lose my voice after that long. I don't know if I just need to chill and not say as much and just spend more time playing without talking and just maybe looking at chat and going, But I can't continue to speak for that long. I run out of gas. Caroline Rose, thank you for the super chat. It's going to be 70 up in Seattle. Loving it. Definitely going to be outside all day. Dang. It's just summer all of a sudden. It's wonderful. I'm so excited. Although I'm not that knowledgeable about plants that, annuals. I have a lot of succulents. I like myself some succulents, but I got some pansies and then some, ranunculus, mostly just because they sound like a Harry Potter monster. And I don't know how long they're going to be a thing for. I don't know if they're going to be just for spring, and then once summer rolls around, I have to get something else. I just had marigolds last year, and they were great because I could just, water them and then deadhead them, and then they just, kept flowering for the entire summer. I wish that, I wanted to get those, but they didn't have any at the garden store. I don't know when they start carrying them. Okay, that was attempt number 195, and that was no good, so let's, flip characters, try again. I'm working on the Armored Rizashi Raptor from this boss in ZG. Hi, Hazel. What's up, Christina? Ben, grats on your soon-to-be unlocked Kulturans. Just got your heritage armor for Nightborn. WoW just feels so good at the moment. I'm kind of the same way. I'm enjoying WoW a little too much. I need to spend more time on videos. I had to trash one. I was working on. Sorry, look at my Nightborn. She's 97. Oh, you can't see. There's a dog cam in the way. She's 97. I just keep logging in to check something or flipper auctions or whatever, and then next thing I know I've done a bunch of quests and gotten a couple more levels. I haven't even been doing. I decided not to get the 300% Draenor experience pot because I've just been doing regular quests while trying to set myself up to do that. Just oh, I'm in the area, I can do this thing, and I'm already 97. I haven't even used the 20% experience pot. I bought a couple, the garrison resources ones, but I haven't even used them yet. It goes so fast. Anyways, yeah, I'm enjoying WoW a little too much. It's making it hard for me to focus on videos. I do have one that I'm working on, but what was I saying? The reaction. Oh, I looked the wrong one. The reaction to the cinematic. I decided not to put it out. I was editing it, and I'm like, well, I don't have anything interesting to say about it. I enjoyed it, as many people did, I'm sure. It was cool, but I don't have any insights that nobody said before. I don't it's not a very jump scary cinematic, so it kind of just looks like me watching TV. I just didn't want to put it out, so I got halfway through that yesterday and then stopped it and started something else. A lot of streamers don't interact with chat. I don't know what I would do with myself if I wasn't interacting with chat. I used to be better at just sustaining a stream all by myself back when I did that more, but I've become very dependent on you guys because it's very easy to just sit and chat with you guys. And I don't really know what else I would be talking about. I mean, I know some streamers will have a voice call going with either another streamer or a friend or whatever. And then I can see how that works. Definitely one of the most chatty streamers out there. Yeah. It works. This mount seems impossible to find. I'm just having bad luck. It's not that rare. It's a 1% drop rate just like the rest of them. It's just, everybody runs into a mount that just won't happen for some reason. Helped my neighbor plant some trees and immediately made a Kulturan druid right after. Because of the tree planting, you just wanted to be one with the trees, or you were just tired and wanted to go inside and play video games. We also spent some time. I wasn't planting trees, but we went over, my husband and I, to a friend that has a property they're working on. They're doing a bunch of landscaping. They needed people to swing by and help. So we went and we're digging up roots and doing some yard work kind of, which was fun because I haven't done that in a really long time. And it's also not my property. So we could just go over and help for an hour and then leave. And it was nice. It was so warm outside. Full spring here. Did you get the Stormwind Rally t-shirt from the gear store? I bought one and I love it. Stormwind Rally. Stormwind Rally. I don't know if I've seen that one. I looked at the stuff pretty recently. I saw the flannel shirts they had. I saw the that they're carrying the like Culturess and Zandalar Jinx shirts. And then I saw they had like a banner shirt. I'm starting to think I've hit about critical capacity for shirts that just have an Alliance logo on them. I have at least 3 or 4 of them now. 5 or 6 if we're counting sweaters. And I'm starting to think that there's only so many blue shirts with an Alliance logo on them that I need. Temp number 196. Drum roll. No. Not today. Do I have Hearthstone on here somewhere? Toy box. You can never have too much WoW. I'm so excited for Crucible of Storms. Culturan Shaman is 111 already? No, that's my Dark Iron, or not my Dark Iron, my regular Dwarf Shaman. I have a couple. I have a few. Because if you're gonna have a character of every race, or every allied race anyways, it's not every race, but you end up doubling over some classes, especially because there's a couple classes that I just don't really, like, I don't have any Demon Hunters. I don't feel a need for them. So this one, yeah, I need to do my priest still. Someone managed to get Hazel out of the house to visit someone? Why does everybody say that? My guild said that too. I leave the house. We go out almost every weekend. We just usually go out like to the fish store, or we'll like go get donuts and like find some place to eat them, or what else do we do? When it's warmer out, we'll go to like walk the dog at a park or something. But yeah, visiting someone is a stretch. That's true. The other thing that I actually did this week was I did my time walking. It's over now, but the Wrath time walking was up. And I was doing a bunch of it on that Nightborn mage. I'm never gonna, I also say Lightborn now. Words are hard, but I did a bunch of time walking on my Nightborn mage because it's good leveling. If time walking is up and you have any alt that can do time walking but is not yet 120, it's quite good experience. So I was doing a bunch of that, and then I was like, well, this isn't that bad. If I can do it on this, I should probably run it through on like a couple other characters that I've already been working on seals for, because there will be more mounts to get for 5k badges each once WoD time walking rolls around. So I have a couple characters that have like some, and I'm trying to do at least 1 time walking per on each of them. I was slacking on it for a while, but it's not that bad. Our snow is melting, but it'll be a bit before we can dig since the ground is still frozen. Do you do container gardening? My mount that just won't happen is Skull Ripper. Oh, I feel that one too. That's the only one I still need from Arathi. I have every other Arathi Highlands mount, but not Skull Ripper. I did get a new one from Darkshore though. I got the other Night Saber, the Umber one. So I have the Rylac and both Night Sabers. I don't have the Bear, and I haven't even tried to get the Kodo. Got Bruce last night. Nice. I still don't have. I know I said that was the first thing I was gonna do. I heard from a friend that it takes like a while, and that you have to just do a lot of Brawlers Guild fights. So I've been trying to wait for an off-peak hours time when I can do it without a big queue, which means not doing it on stream. And also, I don't know when those times are, and I'm usually not playing WoW then, so have not gotten around to it yet. Your dog is so cute. Why are you not farming the raptor on a daily basis? Because I don't want it to drop when I'm not streaming, and I don't want to stream every day. I was considering very, very vaguely tossing around the idea in my head of temporarily doing extra mount run streams just until we get this one, because we have been here for a very long time. I've gone through like 3 different hair colors. And we're still here. No luck. But I don't know. I would say time walking is about as efficient as questing, depending on which expansion you're questing in. I would say it's more efficient than questing for 110 to 120. Less efficient for questing from 90 to 100, because Draenor stuff goes insanely quickly. And then about on par for the lower levels, and then probably Legion levels. The add-on showing me all of my characters' time walking badges is either Altaholic or TSM. I don't know which one. I think it's Altaholic. I know Altaholic does do that. We're early? Ready to strut your mog in Trial of Style? No. I should set up some sets for that. We'll definitely have to do that on stream though. That's my favorite stream activity. We're early. Yeah, so we're daylight savings time switched over. This is the new normal time. It is 9:34 a.m. for me, so it's still the daylight savings time is stupid. I never really enjoyed it. I know it's like, I don't remember why. It's supposed to give you like more daylight by making it darker in the morning but giving you more later in the day. That just makes it's not like you can make the day longer. You're just shifting when the day happens. Why can't I just get up early if I want it to be bright? And then it like catches up anyways in like a month because the days do get longer. Where am I going? I am not where I need to be. Hearthstone. Yeah, it's dumb. And it's confusing. I want the donkey. Got Mountacular yesterday. Congrats. Hazel got a Nightborn to 97. My baby alts are still baby alts. I've been doing a lot of Nightborn leveling. I decided that my strategy for allied race alt leveling is to pick one and just level it a lot and like not touch any of the other ones until that one is finished. And I picked the Nightborn because I want to unlock Zandalari. I keep just being out in the world doing my thing, and then I see a Zandalari druid, and I'm just like, goodness gracious, I need me one of those. They're just so gorgeous. Like you just see like the flight form or the turtle form, and you're just like, who is she? We get it in 2 weeks. Are you sure you don't already have it? I am quite sure. It would still drop too. These can double drop, and then that's always awkward because you don't. That's always awkward because you just delete it. You can't do anything with it. You can't share it. Having the worst luck on Blazing Drake from Dragon Soul. That's a rough one because that's both of the end mounts from Dragon Soul are gross because you have to do like all of Dragon Soul, and I'm really glad I have all of those. Take a break and switch to another mount? Never. I would never. I shouldn't be so emphatic about that. It's not a bad idea. I see where you're coming from, but it would feel like giving up. It would feel like failure. I don't do much. And one thing that I don't do is I don't give up if I decide on something anyways. It's an outdated tradition used for farmers to attend church. No reason for it anymore. I mean, I'm sure there's still farmers that attend church. They're not like gone, but it is, I think it causes a lot more problems than it fixes. Kids go to school in light. Like in certain stratospheres though, if you go far enough up north, you're still going to the school in the dark no matter what they do to the time zones. You can't, I mean, I guess it works for some people. But you're in school. What do you care if it's light out or not? They give the illusion of warmer weather by messing with time. I miss not having to change my clocks from when I lived there. At first I misread you and I thought you missed, I thought that you were currently in Hawaii and you missed changing your clocks. I'm like, well, that's a strange nostalgia, but your message makes more sense now that I understand it. Easier just to change the clocks. It's fine, except that, like, it didn't bother me as much before. For streaming, it makes things a little awkward because people that are in Europe primarily that doesn't have their savings time yet, it's like I'm streaming at a different time, even though I'm not for me, but I am for other people. And it's just an odd thing to do schedule-wise. So I did not get it, but that's all right. I have the heritage gear and all of the allied races and work in a horde now. Nice. Oh, all of the alliance races. I'm excited for Nightborn heritage gear. I've been like switching up her transmog every couple of levels, but I know for a fact that once I get the Nightborn heritage stuff, you're gonna have a hard time prying me out of it. It's so pretty. This is my first attempt at going after this raptor mount. The game is on. Who will get it first? Oh man, probably you. Probably you. Like, we have the same chance. That's the thing. There's no bad luck protection. The odds don't stack. Just because I have 200 failed attempts doesn't mean that I'm any more likely to get it next time. Oh, hello. I think I need that hand still. You can't keep it. Can I have it back? Can I have it back? Kitty. Here, you can put this there. There you go. Good cat. Here we are. A lot of countries are discussing getting rid of the time shift. Smart. I agree with that. What's your progress in VoD? My guild is stuck on Heroic Tinker. We are cleared. We are fully cleared Heroic. We are not doing Mythic, because we never do. We're not a Mythic guild. So we're, like, done. But we're having such a rough time with re-clearing and farm. It's so bad. Like, specifically Conclave and Tinker. We don't even have, like, Stormwall is fine. I thought Stormwall was going to be really hard based on having done it on PTR, but I guess it was just bugged on PTR. Stormwall's not hard. Stormwall's fine. Jane is not that bad. But for the love of heck, we cannot get Conclave down to a science. Like, we're re-progressing on it every single week. And it's much the same thing with Mechatorque. Although with Mechatorque, it's less wipes, but they're more annoying because they take so long. It's a rough boss to progress on, especially if you're, like, doing late-stage wipes, because you just spent 10 minutes on that wipe. And then you gotta... it's a lot. I use the garrison ship missions and mission table every day. I lost a ship for the first time. What do I do? Oh, yeah. I don't remember losing ships, honestly. Like, you built them and then you sent them out? I have blocked out the shipyard from my memory. Arizona doesn't do daylight savings. It's the only good thing about living in Arizona. Wouldn't it? I guess it doesn't mess things up too badly because everybody's in different time zones anyways. You think California won't be changing back? Oh, man. If there's a... If California changes it, but Oregon doesn't, and I have, like, a time zone change just flying south without, like, flying laterally, that'll be nuts. 2 a.m. for me while you're streaming? I do not have a Blizzard Bear. Only 19 away from my perky pug. You're so close. Cat's gnome streaming. And tea. I do need more of my tea. This is the first cup, and I'm only like a third of the way through it. Actually, I can't. I need to get up the hill first. One thing at a time. Oh, boy. There we go. Thanks, Gus. Did you get all the pets for raiding with leashes, or did you break down and buy them like I did? I have not broken down yet. I am, after I kill the boss, I'll check to see how many I still need, but all of them have dropped for me. I've seen each of them drop, and, I don't mind the farming. I like that I'm also picking up transmog, because I never really farmed mop raids before this anyways. Okay, tip number 199. Maybe 200 will be the one, you know. Maybe it'll be a lucky 200, so not this one, but the next one. Well, it's definitely not this one, I can say that much. Okay, so for raiding with leashes, from Heart of Fear, I have 3, and I need 1 more level of my Ravenous Prideling. I actually ran out of Ultimate Battle Training Stones. I have 1 left, and I'm saving it just in case I, like, need it for something. But, here, Kitty, you're, like, so flat. I bet I can scooch so you're under the desk, and then I can fix my camera and, like, sit normally. Okay. There. So yeah, I'm out of like insta-pet level stones, so I've been leveling him normally. He only needs like a tiny bit more and he'll be 25, so I need 2 more from that. And then for Mogashan, I am half done. I have these 2. I'm still looking for these 2. And then I need both of the Terrace of Endless Spring pets still, so a little ways to go. Shout out to Panic killing Hazel with being bad at colors. It's happened to me a couple of times. Skater, who's in my raid, and then... Was it somebody else, or was it just you twice? I think it was just you twice. People calling out my colors in the mechs, but calling out the wrong colors, and then I press the color that was called, and then I get fried. It's a little bit on me, because I press them really quickly. Like, I want to just get out of the mech ASAP. So as soon as I hear a color, I have the keybind ready. I'm not clicking on that thing. I'm pressing it. But when you go too fast, people change their mind about what color they're telling you. You don't have time to fix it. So that happened a couple times, but we're better now. We've had a couple of kills since then. Nightborn Heritage is gorgeous, and as he said, they feel Alliance theme for a Horde race. I don't know if they feel Alliance-y, they just don't feel Horde-y to me, which I know is a very silly distinction. Have I done this character yet? No. They feel like their own faction. How long does it take to unlock Flying in Legion? No idea, start to finish. I did it back when it was its current. So all of the requirements I was doing, like, while leveling up and doing Legion stuff anyways. I would hazard a guess. No, I wouldn't, because I don't remember what's involved. I don't know if you need reps or not. I think the Suramar stuff takes a while, and the Suramar stuff does need a little bit of reps, so it would be a little bit. What is that mount? Which mount? I have a random favorite mount keybind, and I don't usually remember what mount I was just on, so I may not know. Why not buy the stones from your garrison? You cannot buy ultimate battle training stones from the garrison anymore. You can get them from BFA vendors in exchange for pet charms, but I'm still saving up my pet charms because I'm not sure if I have enough to buy all of the pets yet. And even if I do have enough to buy all the pets, I still need to farm an extra 1,000 of them in order to get the pet journal cap upgrade. So I think I'm close to having enough. But that's one of the reasons why I want to level more of my allied races to 120 is so I have more characters to do Pet Battle World Quests on when, oh, kitty. She really likes grabbing arms and using them as like a pillow, and she's just so warm. Yeah, the pet charm farming will go a little faster once I have that, but it's also really tedious to run a bunch of characters out to one world quest to do it. It's not so bad when they're right by a flight point, but it gets old pretty fast. The rep grind is the worst. I hated the warden's grind. New thing I hate. When you use your flight whistle, it sends you to a flight point that's not active. Oh, is that a thing? Like just a flight point that you haven't unlocked yet? Or like have they removed flight points? I didn't hear anything about them removing flight points. Congrats on your completed rating with Leisha Snowblood. Mistake of doing Legion flying and Raynor flying at the same time, and I do not want any more of that. It's definitely a catch-up, like a heck of a catch-up grind. It's way better if you just do it at the time, which doesn't help you if you weren't playing back then. But makes you feel better about being caught up on the BFA stuff, because in future expansions, you know, other people will be coming back to the game, and they'll be like going back trying to get BFA flying, and you'll be all cute and done. You bought them in your garrison a few days ago? I'll have to check then. I must be mistaken. They do still sell the stones, but they accept the new currency? Oh, okay. Well, that is a little bit nicer than going to the BFA vendors, but if it's still the new currency and it's still the same amount, then it doesn't really matter. Drake from the Deep Home Dungeon? Was it the Vitria Stone Drake? Let's see. This would be the Slab Hide mount drop. Was it that one? Get whistled to the pirate area on Alliance. Oh no. Sometimes it'll send Alliance players to a horde-only flight point. Still have no drainer flying. If you're going to be leveling alts, it is worth getting. It is so nice to have for leveling alts. My 97 Nightborn. I swear I just like sneezed. I was like 90. I was 88 yesterday. And I've just been like, oh, I'm just going to do like a little bit of this or a little bit of this. Or, you know, I just sat down from being outside, so I'm just going to like quest for 10 minutes. And I'm not saying I did it in 10 minutes, but it feels like I did it in 10 minutes. That was not a mount drop. That was attempt number 200, and there was no mount drop. Maybe it'll be 201. Dog has gone rogue. Joker, go lay down. Go lay down, bud. I can see his tail reflecting the aquarium. Lay down. There is a chance that he is in the third bed that is off camera. I can't get up and check because I have a cat on my lap, and I feel like he knows that too. Greetings from London. Hello. WoD Flight Unlock was torturous, the rep grind, until I figured out the rep tokens. And I don't know where the dog went. I mean, I know he's in my living room. I just don't know which bed he's in. I am a full-time YouTube video maker lady. That's my job. Took an old druid, leveled it to 110. Changed to Colteran. Legendary chest and legendary boots. It's pretty fast. Are you going to finish leveling your Colteran, or are you going to abandon it? Abandoning my Colteran alt? Never. No, I'm doing my Nightborn first. I have a lot of alts, and I couldn't really decide in the order I wanted to go in, so I'm just kind of like picking one and doing it. And I want to finish leveling one at a time before I move on to any other ones, otherwise it's just too overwhelming. So I'm only leveling the Nightborn for now until I finish leveling Nightborn. And I think after that, I'm going to try and unlock Zandalari. I'm going to have to like do the questing achievements and some rep. And then I can move into like, because I still have my Light Forged and then my my Dark Iron Dwarf as well. So I will do my Kulturan. I just don't know when. No, Mom, you go lay down. Oh, man. Yeah, he listens great when he can see you, but if he thinks that you're not going to come, like, make sure he's going to do it, then he's a little rebellious. What class makes the most sense for a Nightborn besides a mage? Maybe like a warrior or a rogue, but mage is really the only option for me anyways. Next mount run might be like an Elegon. That's a mount that I would like to have that I don't have. That would also get me pet drops to sell. Also, I still don't have the common pet yet, so that would work. That would work out too. So maybe that one. Could do Mim's head. Thank you. Do you ever buy character boosts? I would say no, but I'm sure I must have done it at least once before. I think that I got it for... Who did I boost? I might have bought a boost for one of my druids at one point, like last expansion. I don't really remember. Mostly I just boost it with the free ones that come when you buy an expansion. Mostly I just level. It goes pretty quick these days. Of the Paradox Spirit and Infinite Whelpling, which would you purchase? Won't have enough Time Warp badges for both. Let's see. So I don't really use either of them, so my initial instinct is whichever one you think is cuter. Paradox Spirit does not look good. Yeah. And then Infinite Hatchling is better. I would get the Infinite Hatchling. It's got a much better attack stat. It's got slightly more useful moves. The Paradox Spirit just doesn't seem to really have a niche. It's doing something that a lot of pets do already. Have a Nightborn Rogue. Seen some cool Nightborn Warlocks. That's another good one. Now that you can have 50 characters in a single realm, trying to force myself to make a Horde main. Can't decide what race. So, really just whatever you think looks cool, but if you have access to any Horde allied races, the new ones are always fun. That's why I think I'm more excited about my Nightborn than I was about my regular Troll Druid, is because it's new and it's exciting. Like, I was even questing at one point, and somebody walked up to me and they were like, "What are you?" And that's never a question you really want to hear, but they just wanted to know what race I was playing because it was a low-level zone. They'd never seen a Nightborn. And they're just so fresh. Okay, so this was 9 of 10. We can do it one more time before we have to wait. That was not a success. Oh, well. Maybe next time. Nice shirt, thanks. Got a jet, see you stream. See you, Adam. Would you recommend race changing Human Rogue to Kulturan? Hesitate because losing 1% secondary stats. Depends on what it's for. The brush it off racial is going to be more useful in like a PvP setting than a PvE setting. Your stuns will DR your Haymaker, so it's not that great. But I think the most important thing is that a sneaky giant Kulturan human looks ridiculous, and that's wonderful. They just look so silly. Alright, one more attempt, and then we gotta give it a rest for, like, 20 minutes. And can't enter any instances, so we can check on the world bosses. Good server for selling pets. Feel like I'm unable to sell any of my pets at all. Pets just don't sell very quickly. There may be servers that are better for it, but any server where they sell faster is also going to be a server with more competition, where you have to relist them more often. If there are any magical servers where there's nobody competing and everybody buys them, then I don't know of them. The only nice thing is that their deposits aren't high. I think it's like just a 1 silver deposit still, so you can relist it a lot. But I usually, depending on the pet and the price of it, if it's an expensive pet, if it's a pet that's worth more than 10k, I usually sit on those for like a quarter of a year to half a year, like 3, 6 months, 7 months, ages. Ages and ages and ages. Recommend it work, but I'm biased. Tauren is fluffiest and nicest. Just made my undead mage into the Horde elf thing. Nightborn priest look good too. I like Nightborn in cloth. Priest, warlock, mage, all good. If you have 4 characters in 120, is it wise to start doing mount runs? I don't see why not. People do mount runs with just one character. It's just if you have less characters, or if you have like one character, instead of using like a whole bunch of characters for one dungeon, you would take your one character around to a bunch of different dungeons. You get the same amount of chances. You just have chances at a wider range of mounts, but it might take you longer to see any individual one. So for leveling fast, I'd say make sure that you grabbed herbalism and mining and then pick up any nodes that you see. That'll be some nice extra bumps of experience. That's always nice. Stick to questing mostly. Dungeons are not as fast, with the exception of time walking when that's up. That's always good. What are you? I feel like it's not the first time somebody's asked me that, and it's not the first time I've been kind of offended before I realized what they were asking. But I don't remember what the other incident was about. I don't think it was about my character's race. Oh, it was that was the TSA thing when I was on my way to California, when I was wearing an ambiguous Warcraft shirt, and they asked, "What are you?" and they were asking if I was Horde or Alliance. That was the other one. That one was scarier because it's like a security person, and they're like in front of you and not just like online. Okay. Attempt number 10. I got a Gurubashi Punisher. That's not what I want. So, this is try 202. No luck. Nothing. Nada. Alright, let's see if there's any world bosses up. And if not, then I have a great excuse to doodle around in my Nightborn a little bit while I wait for my instance lock to expire. Hi, cat. Ears itchy? Also, I suppose if my dog is asleep, then or my dog is elsewhere, I may as well turn off the dog cam. That's why I like doing the fish cam. I know that the fish just aren't as cute as the dog. I'm not blind. I understand that people like the dog better. And he's more of a pet than like just a fish, although they're all wonderful in their own ways. But he just doesn't stay put. Fish don't leave. They're in their tank. And then they can't leave their tank. It's what I like about them. They're always exactly where you expect them to be. So, see if any world bosses are up. Bathroom is a wreck and plumbers are working on it. You're helping me stay sane right now. I am deeply sorry. That's like the most frustrating thing. It's one thing if they're working on like your kitchen, because then you can just like, oh well, guess I have to order food out, and you can just sort of get away from it. But especially if it's your only bathroom. If it's your only bathroom, that's just the worst. If you have another one, that's a little better. So sad. I was making coffee. I just didn't put any coffee in the machine, so I just got a mug of hot water. Oh no. I bet it's like slightly coffee scented hot water, but my condolences. That's still awful. Mouse over heal macro. Could not read it on the screen. I mean, I can put it back on the screen, but it's going to be the same thing. It's, here, I'll paste it in chat. And then just replace Life Bloom with whatever spell it is that you are using it for. Let's see, is Galleon up? I can't see. That add-on frightens me. It looks like he is not up. I think I would be able to see him from here. I should probably just turn around. Yeah, he would be right there. Alright, we'll check back. Graphics setting. I don't keep everything maxed because I'm running at 4K and I'm also like, I do a lot of recording and streaming, so if I want the frame rate to be decent, I have to turn it down a little bit. But I run most things on Ultra, and then I keep, no, get down there. I don't like having shadows very high, and then I keep view distance on 7, and then I don't even like ground clutter. I just turn that off because it's annoying. But I keep everything else usually pretty topped up so that it looks shiny. Shadows are just like really intensive on your computer, and I've never really felt like they immersed me that much. They're neat. You know, it's kind of cool to be questing and then see like the shadow of somebody's mount fly overhead, but I don't miss it when I don't have it, and it just gives you so many more resources to allocate to other things. I just got the Bruce mount. The Draenei Paladin's annoying fight, but in rank 3 instead of 7. For Brewmaster, dungeons are easier than questing. The low-level dungeons are almost on par with questing in terms of speed, but definitely later on it slows down. My My level 75 prop pally is kind of running into that issue where I don't want to be ret, I don't want to go quest, but I'm not even getting a whole level from a dungeon anymore. And I guess that's the quality of life that I've come to expect. The mount was right there. Do you have the Panther? I do have the Panther, yes. How many tries in a Lich King mount? No idea. I don't remember. The, I think my kill video, I cut together the stream highlight from when I got it, and I'm pretty sure that I edited in the attempt count then. I don't remember it anymore, though. Okay. Let's lust it up. The one thing that I did do when leveling my mage is I learned... I know you guys explained to me how to frost mage before, but I think I've internalized it like a little better, although if nothing procs. And then this, and then I can frostbolt it again, because if I frostbolt and I flurry right away, I could get another one. There we go. So, cache of gold, gold, gold. Alright, well, no luck on Onyx Cloud Serpent. Let's fly up and see if we can find... what do you call him? Don't remember. Dinosaur dude. Middle ground to get a rodent. Haven't been on for a while. Portal thing is done. It's behind us. It's already happened. So the Legion underground portals are gone. But there are portals now in Stormwind and Orgrimmar. They're just not all the same ones. The add-on kept startling me too. I had to change the settings so it just flashes my screen red. Yeah, I should probably do that. It's normally fine, but every now and then if I'm like really focused on something or I'm just like kind of zoned out and not really paying attention, it'll scare the bejesus out of me. Sound gave me many heart attacks. It's supposed to, but it's just like so overactive now because there's so many rares. Back when rares were like actually rare and it was telling you that the Time Lost Protodrake is up, you wanted it to be that loud. I don't think I've read those novels in the underbelly. Gotta get a straw from my Murloc mug. Sipping out of that thing is awkward, but the cuteness makes it worth it. It is an awkward shape. It is an oddly oval-shaped mug. But yes, straw makes it work. Just do a stainless steel straw. They're easy to clean and won't like leach anything into your tea. If you're broken, wow, get herbalisming. Pick flowers and then sell them. Works great. Every time. I did not get Galleon. Galleon was not up. Shaw was up, and I did not get that mount. But Galleon was not up yet. Part of Oregon are you from? So we're in, like, Portland-ish. We're, like, less than an hour out from Portland. I'm not from here, though. I'm from West Coast Canada. Pets and herbs are how I've made most of my gold. Why do you prefer Alliance over Horde? Blue is... I prefer the color blue to red. Also the races and the cities. But it's a pretty arbitrary decision. It's not like it's a super important moral choice. It's just nice to have one chosen because then you can kind of like centralize all of your characters there. And you don't have to worry about like sharing gold. And then I only have to buy half the merch. It's great. Alright, looks like you're not up. Should I check Isle of Thunder? Is there a fast way to get there? How do I get there faster? I don't want to fly all the way there. Is there like a port from Toonlung Steps? Is that it? What if I port myself to Vale? I never do Isle of Giants, so I don't know. Wait, this is Isle of Giants. Isle of Thunder. Also, I don't know if I've unlocked anything that I need to unlock. Say hi to Doggy for me. 132 for Invincible? That sounds about right. Is Doggy here? Oh, there he is. He came back. Good boy. He must have gotten bored of wherever it was he was before. Portal at the Shadowpan Garrison. There is a toy. Yeah, I definitely wouldn't have the toy. What's it called? Kirin Tor Beacon? Beacon? Poutine typically isn't vegetarian. So I'm sure it's great, but not for me. Tips for someone new to WoW and WoW content creation? If you're new to both, I don't know, take your time. Enjoy the journey. Don't be in a rush to get anywhere, because there's just so much to do that it can get kind of stressful if you try and do everything all at once. Kieran Tor Beacon. Yeah, I definitely don't have that. NPC Scanner. Drag Race fan? I probably would be if I watched it. I haven't seen it. I don't know where you watch it. We don't have cable or anything. If it's not on Netflix, then we haven't seen it. It only works on the Isle of Thunder. Doesn't have much use besides hopping from back to the outpost quickly. I see. I probably don't have it anyways. Hard to find Drag Race online for free? Yeah. In which case I probably wouldn't. I'm sure it's great. It looks like a riot. A weird looking fish. He is an odd fish. Also, he hates water. He is not a swimmer. Are you vegan? I'm actually pescatarian. I just haven't seen any seafood poutines, so I feel like it wouldn't be a bit of a moot point. So definitely not vegan. A lot of my family is, and it looks hard. I prepare most of the food for myself and my husband, and he has allergies to pretty much all vegan food because he can't have nuts or legumes, so like no soy, no tofu. And soy is like a backbone of a lot of vegan food. So if we tried to cut out dairy and fish, then we might starve. We might die. He can't have beans, that kind of thing. You get the toy for unlocking Isle of Thunder, so yes, you have it. Do I, though? Have I unlocked Isle of Thunder? I skipped this part of Pandaria. I don't remember doing it. I don't think I've ever done the raid aside from like maybe once in LFR. Season has the first Canadian drag queen. That's awesome. I am a fish too. We have vegan poutine in Montreal. Sister is vegan, working around that is hard. Try to be supportive though. Yeah, I mean it depends on how often you have to feed your vegan friends or family. The ones that I know, if they're going to like a food event where there's not likely to be vegan food, they'll usually just ask if it's okay if they bring something for themselves, and that's usually fine. So they'll just like bring their own food. I've never met a vegan that like expected other people to make vegan food for them. I've met like really generous people that are super cool about providing vegan food unrequested because they're just super sweet. But how the heck I'm at the Shadowpan Garrison. Am I at the Shadowpan Garrison? No, I flew past it. This is the vendors. Let's go sweep around and see if there's a portal. If I have to do quests to unlock this, I'm out. That sounds like too much work. Herbalism roots? There's like a website that has them. It's like WoW Professions, I think. If you Google WoW Professions herbalism roots, you should be able to find it. They just have like all a video guide would be a map with like me talking about it a little bit. That would be the end of it. I don't see anything. I don't even see a flight master. I'm not feeling good about this. What do you want? Okay. Oh, I do know the toy. Look at that. I'm ready to go. Are you gonna make me fly all the way there? I know I haven't done the question. That's what I'm telling you guys. I don't want to do the question. If there's quests after this, then I'm not gonna be happy. Saw this toy on my list. Transmorpher Beacon says the source is an in-game shop. Don't see it there. You heard of it. Not at all. Transmorpher Beacon? Transmorpher Beacon. In-game shop. Toy. Yeah, no, never heard of it. I see it. I wonder if that's... I thought they were talking about doing a toy with the proceed, like a shop toy where the proceeds went towards a prize pool. Am I making that up? Did I dream that? I thought it was going to be a prize pool for like a WoW Arena thing. I wonder if it's related to that. It doesn't sound related to that. It doesn't sound like a very PvP-ish toy. It's a very short quest chain. It better be short. Any more classic news? Last I heard it's coming out in the summer and I don't plan on playing it myself. No quest required. Short scenario to open it. A scenario. Alright, well I'm here. Can I just go and have like a flight point? Can I? Ah! Oh, gosh. I don't care for this. Nalak. I just want to be able to fly back out here so I don't have to, like... so I don't have to do the flight every time. You know? You dig? There's supposed to be a toy to fund esports. It's on MMOC. What's on MMOC? Speak to Jaina, set up the hub. We should do the scenario. I don't want to. I'd rather just never get this mount. I'm not trying to do Pandaria questing. I bet I can just go kill him. And then never come back here because I don't care that much. Isn't it just for like a Cloud Serpent? I have Cloud Serpents. You have to do the scenario to get the flight point? Yeah, that sounds like something I'm never going to do. Is it my imagination or the overall map for Outland been updated? I think it was. Outland and Northrend. And maybe one more, but definitely Outland and Northrend both got slightly shinier looking maps. Same stuff. I don't think there's anything new on there, but they definitely look a lot better. There's 2 mounts in the raid? Oh, yeah, that's right. Ugh. This must be how it feels to want to go back and unlock, like, Legion or Draenor flying when you didn't play those expansions. I played MOP, but I didn't do this stuff, and I don't have any interest in unlocking it. But I do kind of want some of the stuff that comes from here. If I do it, it's not going to be on this character. Can I do it on once on one character and then get there on more characters, or do I have to do the unlock scenario on every single character that I want to run this raid on? I apologize for my disparaging comments against Cloud Serpents. You are correct. They are lovely. They're just so wiggly. They're so wiggly when they fly. Do you use OBS or Streamlabs version of OBS? So I actually have both. I stream to YouTube with regular OBS, and then I set up Streamlabs OBS just in case I do decide to stream to Twitch, so that I don't have to keep switching my stream key in the thing if I have like 2 installations of it. Haven't done it yet because I'm quite frankly terrified. I don't know why, but scary. But at least he's up. I apparently have 2 attempts on this of 2,000, which does not sound like the odds are in my favor. Can I can lust, yeah. Icy veins. Got the achievement for it. And I don't have the right bonus roll, so I can't bonus roll it. Alright, well that was attempt number 3 of 2,000. And I don't think I can... I'm just gonna leave. I don't want to be here anymore. Maybe Galleon will be up. I should check that. You turned in? You have to do the short scenario in all characters. All of them? Ugh. Not feeling it. Be off to an appointment, then a late lunch with the parents. Hope to watch the rest of the stream later. See you later. Pretty sure that Hazel is not playing a game, but rather that Doggo is mind controlling it. You think? Does he look like he's gaming? He looks like he's quite comfortable. He loves that cat bed. It's too small for him, but I guess it's cozy. It provides support. I see no difference. It's a shorter run if you unlock, but not essential. Yeah, I mean, if I was running the raid, if I was farming the raid, like, theoretically after... Oh, Galleon's up. Theoretically, if after... I should really turn off that sound. If after we get... I'm doing it right now. What's it called? NPC scan? Can I just do this? Yeah. Thank you. If after the Rizashi mount drops, the Raptor from ZG, and I decide to farm mounts, if I decided to farm mounts from Throne of Thunder, which I might if there's 2 mounts from there, I would probably just pick 10 alts, move them out in front of the raid, and just leave them there so I'm not running every time. Because that's the real nice thing about having a bunch of alts you don't play, is because you don't play them, you can leave them anywhere. Does not matter. Like how lucky you're getting with the spawns of these bosses. Yeah, I'm, this alt is specifically on a very low pop role-playing server, because they don't share shards. They only share shards with other role-playing servers, and it means that, you find stuff up more. So this is like my rare farming character. So I got a belt, also a cracked primal leg for, I don't need any of these mounts, I have them already. No saddle. Yeah, I would just park characters out there, so I guess it wouldn't be that bad. He looks snuggly. He has such a great intellect that he can play the game. Hate going after the second mount. Throne of Thunder is so long. Yeah, maybe I wouldn't do 10 then. Maybe I would just like try and figure out how many runs I can do within like an hour and a half, and then just do that many. Do not mention the name of my secret server. If everybody's doing the same thing on it, then it won't work anymore. You can't flood the poor places. So let's do that one last attempt on. Actually, maybe I can do 2 attempts. You think I can? 85, 96. I wonder how annoying it would be to try and do it on my mage. Did you already get the map from Shaw of Anger? Are you going to farm it? I do not have the Shaw of Anger map, but we did kill it earlier on the stream. Horadon is super quick, but Jikun is a pain in the backside. Is it just like I haven't done that fight in a very long time, nor did I do it very much. Is it like just a lot of damage needed kind of thing, or is the fight structure really annoying? The fight's horrible? Bummer. Because that is the cooler mount. Like, the Horadon mount is what? So, Throne of Thunder. So that's the Jikun mount. That's the one that I want, especially because I don't have any Pandaren Phoenixes. I never did the challenge modes. Lord of Thunder and Ritter. I don't have that. It's a lot of Thunder-related stuff. Kieran Tor. Apparently, I need to do the Isle of Thunder anyways in at least one character because there's rep mounts that I just don't have. That's fun. I didn't know that. That drops from Nalik. That is a guild achievement that I must not have. And that's the Horadon mount. Yeah, it's just another Direhorn. I have Direhorns. Transmog from Pandaria is all pretty good looking. I love the mail and leather. I'm very iffy on it. I love certain sets, but some of them are a little too chunky for me. I'm only really looking at the cloth sets. But I really like the Timeless Isle stuff. The Priest Timeless Isle. I guess it's just cloth. I like that robe a lot. And I used to wear it on my bank all the time. But some of them are a little odd. Takes a while to get to it. Run through the entire place and anything. The fight is super easy. Okay. Yeah, especially in a post-Bear Tartar world. I wish they had just let us keep that or made a new one. I get not wanting people to have to go back and farm, like, Stormheim bears in order to make the food. That's reasonable. But it was just such a beautiful thing while it lasted. And now it's gone. And I miss it a lot. A&R without the tower defense. Jumping from platforms and flying. Not that. Direhorn. I want this button? Sure. That'll do. So this will be attempt number 200, pardon me, 203. We're officially kind of unlucky. I thought it was just kind of exaggerated because and no luck. I thought it was just kind of exaggerated because I'm only doing it once a week. But even with only doing it once a week, we kind of should have had it by now. It should be soon. Maybe if I do decide to do any bonus mat run streams, it would be probably around the same time. I wouldn't publish the VODs, but I would add them to the playlist so you could catch up if you wanted to. But it would just be like this, but more often until we get the thing, because we've been here for a very, very long time. Plus, it's like an hour. Not that bad. Although, it does mean that I have to actually, like, get dressed in the morning. I do wear clothes, but, you know. Put on some makeup. Legion was a glorious time for running old content. With Bear Tartar, Safuz, and Agrimar Stride, it was... I forgot about Safuz. Safuz really, really made it. It's really beautiful. I am tempted to try it on my mage. My new mage. More streams always a great thing as long as it's a Hazel stream. Didn't know that druids can dreamwalk and then dreamwalk back to where they were. That's definitely something I didn't use very often, because once you've dreamwalked to the Dream Grove and the Dreamway, there's so many portals there that usually you can just get to wherever it was that you're going. You don't usually need to worry about dreamwalking anywhere else. So at 97, I'm 12 levels up from ZG. I'll try it. Let's see what happens. If it looks like it's going to be really annoying, I probably won't do it. I would want to port to... Where is it? Here? No. Thrallmar Mage, this one. To the Dark Portal. And then she rides the Violet Spellwing, because it is the finest purple bird for a purple mage. And I want to make sure that my dungeons are on Heroic. Thanks for answering the server question. Crafted Legendary Monks and Ferals. Just record the video and then play it back on Tuesday as if it were live. Man, I feel like chat would notice. I feel like chat would notice that I'm chatting with a chat that is not this, like, the right chat. Although it would be pretty goofy to like stock up on a bunch of live streams and then just play them and like sleep in really late on a Tuesday. Great for respecking mid-raid. Oh, that's a good idea. I never thought of that. The puppy is in a cat bed. He likes it so much that we actually bought a second one just so that the cat would always have one available even if he's in one. She doesn't really sleep in the pet beds. Like every now and then she'll use one of those. She likes them because they're warm. But she's more of a sleep on the couch. Like, she likes the back of the couch. We'll fold, like, a blanket up there, so she'll sleep, like, on top of the blanket that's on the back of the couch. Or, she'll sleep on our bed. And the dog's not allowed in those spots, which is probably why she likes it so much. What are we farming? Armored Rizashi Raptor from Zul Gurub. I'm gonna see if I can get away with another go at this on my Nightborn Mage. She's not fully leveled. She is higher level than Cataclysm, but she's also not quite fully leveled. Also, I flew at a bad angle. I've gone too far. I have not gotten the raptor yet, no. That's so cute. Puppy in a cat bed. The puppy changes specs. He's a pretty small dog, too. Your dog cured my depression. Crafted tools of the trade for engineering. Nice. I am quite happy with my enchanting one. And I want to level a character with alchemy just so I can make my own pots and then I guess have the alchemy one. Just because alchemy looks fun. I just see people getting so excited when they like proc extra flasks and that just looks like fun. But aside from that, I'll probably leave the rest of them alone. Professions are kind of expensive. Is cat or balance the best leveling spec for druid? I have no idea. I always did balance just because I'd prefer to be ranged. I don't know if it's better though. About to do the Invincible lockout? You have a vid for Dragon Soul? No, I don't know if there is a good way to do it for Dragon Soul. I don't think that you can lockout share. Maybe you can. I don't remember. Dragon Soul's just kind of a gross boss, or gross raid. Like the Alchemy one? The Alchemy one looks just kind of fun, you know? You've got that randomness as to which thing your sphere turns into. You can get some extra consumables if you find a cauldron. And yeah, looks nice. Transmuting pet sucks. You can only try for that once a week, and all I ever get are vendor pets that I already have. Yeah, I noticed that the alchemy pets, like if you do get one though, they sell really well because they're so rare. Obviously, you'd want to keep the first ones if you don't have them yet and you want them, but beyond that, man, it's so sunny out today. It's so lovely. It makes me want to, like, go out with the dog for just, like, a really long walk, which is not what I'm going to do because I would like to get something out this week. I think I should be able to do this on a 97. We can try character number 12 today. Seems to work just fine. I suppose if I really wanted to, I could actually run. I don't know why I haven't been doing this before. I could totally run my my other server characters through it as well. That mage that I was just on, the RP realm one, because it's on a different server, so it doesn't actually apply to the instance lockout anyways. So no luck. There's no first time bonus apparently. That was attempt number 204. But as it turns out, I can try it. I can try it real quick on that mage. That other one. Accursed Hexers sell well. Transmuting meat to pet. I miss meat to pants. That was a fun one. I don't remember ever doing it. I couldn't tell you what it gave you, but it's just a wonderful sentence for them to have added to the game. Meat to pants. Okay. One more go. One more. Now that I've remembered about the Blasted Lands port, it's not that far to get just any character out there. And the ones in other servers don't apply to the lockout, so we'll go Stormwind. Any mounts that you think are ugly but overpriced and vice versa? Oh yeah, the albino, I don't know if that's what it's called, I'll have to check. It's the Direhorn that's on the Gold Sink vendor. It's not a Brutosaur. It's like 500,000 gold, I think. Let's see, mounts. I'll buy, Pale Hide Direhorn. Yeah, this thing. It's 500,000 gold. And you know what else is 500,000 gold? The Lightforged Warframe. Except that that one looks like this, and the other one is just a white Direhorn. I understand the concept of gold sinks, but that one's a lot. Don't have happiness yet. I'm getting it eventually, in my own time, when everything finally drops. I'm not really rushing it. I'm probably going to run the raid like once or twice per week, but only more after that if I really feel like it. I don't want to burn out. Raptor's like 205, 206 attempts or so. Something like that. Gave a pair of gray quality pants. Was it just gray pants? Oh man, I don't have ball yet either, no. Wish I could buy the Black Widow mount? I mean, you could. It's still in the game. You just gotta save up a quick 2 million gold, no big deal. Afternoon, Hazel and chat. Hope everyone's having a good day so far. Hazel's stream got me back into WoW after taking an extended break after WoD, enjoying being back. I'm loving WoW right now. I'm having so much fun. I wish I had more time because I want to level up my alts, but I also want to do just like a ton of island expeditions because you get doubloons so fast. I want the Siltwing Albatross. I'm like 700 doubloons or so I'm not that far off. Maybe on Friday. I don't think I have any plans for the Friday stream yet, so maybe on Friday we'll just do Mythic Islands and grind out the rest of the doubloons because they come so quickly. Love Protodrakes. Terrified by the extended quest for Ball. Ball shouldn't be that. I mean, I haven't really looked up what's involved in it because I've been avoiding it, but I already have Una all upgraded. And I understand that having Una is one of the requirements, so it should be fine, right? Husky is so cute. He is a little boy. He's actually technically an Alaskan Kleekai, and they're smaller. He's like 13 pounds. Just a little dude. Itty bitty little perma puppy. What have you been using to make money? Been hard for me this X-Spec? Yeah, gold is rough to come by lately. They definitely tamped down on a lot of the gold generation methods in BFA. I have been doing reasonably well off of selling herbs, off of crafting and selling enchants, off of flipping BOE purples. That's been a little better for me lately. And that's most of it. That's really most of it. I also made a non-trivial amount of gold from Paragon caches because those have like 4k gold in them each. And on my priest, I have done the 7th Legion one, I think 22 times, like a lot. I was farming 7th Legion rep pretty quickly for the service medals, so I got a bunch of gold doing that too. My cat is 9 pounds. Imagining a dog that is 13 is crazy. He's definitely bigger than a cat, but he's like hollow. He's kind of like a bird. You like pick him up and it feels like there's nothing in there. He's very light. My cat is huge. Have you got Rivendare's mount and the blue Proto-Drake? Some ideas for mounts when you get the Raptors. I actually do have both of those. I really prefer dungeon farming mounts over raid farming mounts because they're faster. You can take more characters through them. But as far as I know, I think I have almost all of the dungeon mounts that are old ones. Like, I don't have the new dungeon mounts, the BFA ones, but those are not something that I can just do 10 times in a stream. I'm kind of just thinking of leaving those ones, like the freehold mounts and the underrot mounts, just kind of like taking it easy on that. And then 2 expansions from now, when I can just run 10 characters through it on a mount run stream, you know, that's like 2021 Hazel stuff. Check off Kleekai in your Hazel bingo card. Oh man, I bet the free space would be, where am I going again? Oh, that would be the middle of your bingo card. What else would it have? Probably me forgetting what I'm saying. Saying which server I'm on. What else? What else do we get a lot? The Twitch versus YouTube thing. Okay, so that was no good. That was attempt number 205. The reins of the black primal in my bags kind of scared me. You can't see it because the icon's behind the dog, but I just kind of looked at my bags and I'm like, wait, did I get it? No, never mind. I did not. I already have that one. Today is just not destined to be the lucky day. Doing ball is horrible. I have him. Your Una guide helped a lot. Still need the last 200 war currency. A 12-pound cat? Oh yeah, I think you posted pictures of it. Getting excited about the fish? Is the cat getting excited about the fish, or are you getting excited about the fish? I'm quite lucky that my cat hasn't noticed my fish yet. Although my fish have been getting excited about each other. Sipping tea. Oh, talking about fish would be on the bingo card. I see. I thought you were saying you were excited about fish. Yeah. Yeah. That's okay. It's nice to have hobbies. Hey. Huh. This is... Oh, sorry. Oh, no. This is the best spot. She prefers scratches on this spot, like right under the chin, to any other scratch spot. It's the wonderful thing about cats is they're all different. They all like pets in different spots, and some of them don't want pets at all. Your eye's watering. Did I make you cry? Is that how good the scritch is? Why is your eye so wet? Should I get you a tissue? Yeah. Anyways, I'm done for today. Thank you guys very much for watching. I'll be back with a Friday stream. Nilsors, thanks for the super chat. Appreciate the support, everybody. And I thought I had something else to say, but maybe I don't. If I think of it, I'll either save it for next stream or I'll tweet it or something. Thanks, guys. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful day.